Hey guys, I'm Graeme McDowell. You're watching Graeme McDowell Week on golf.com. Here at the back of the range at North Shore Golf Club. Spotted a young man in the bunker here hitting a few trap shots. He's got a pretty decent action, but bunker play, setup, using the bounce of the club are very, very important. So I got a couple of pretty good tips that I think is really going to help his game. So let's go ambush him. Excuse me there, sir. Sorry, I hate to interrupt you. Hey, how you doing?
Wow, how's it going?
Doing good. Hey, Graeme McDowell.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. How you doing?
I'm doing all right.
Hope you don't mind me interrupting your practice session here.
No.
I was just kind of watching you hit a few trap shots there.
It's kind of ugly.
It's bunker play is one of those kind of things. It really is a lot about setup and understanding how your lob wedge is designed to help you out of the trap. So hit one for me there. I was seeing you from afar, and I just wanted to check it up close and personal. But
now you're gonna make me nervous.
you got this one. You did. See, under pressure, you performed. I generally like your action, your setup. One of the key things about playing from bunkers is activating the bounce in your club.
Sure.
How much bounce does your wedge got on it?
Actually, not too much, about 8 degrees.
You're a pretty low bounce guy. As is this. This is a good 8 degrees as well. But the key to playing bunker shots well is opening that club face and using the bottom, the bounce of your club. So right now I'm watching you kind of setting up, and you're getting the club. You're getting in there pretty normal. As in it's sitting there pretty square. You're only using the 58 degrees that you've got. What I'd like to see is pointing the shaft back and actually starting to, you can see as the shaft moves back that the bottom of this club starts to activate.
It's open in the face more.
Exactly. So what's going to happen is instead of this club coming in and digging, it's actually the bottom edge is going to help bounce off the sand and therefore get less steep and hopefully more consistent. So I like starting with a square. As I open it and point it back, I'm going to follow that shaft around with my body, take my grip, and that club's in a much better position to really work underneath the sand.
Nice.
Get a little bit more height. What it's going to help you with, like I say, I like your general bunker technique. If you want to jump in again there.
I struggle a little bit with like a longer bunker shot.
Longer bunker shot's a very difficult shot, and you might even want to drop down to your 52, your pitching wedge. But as you point that shaft backwards a little bit, you're going to have more bounce. So therefore, I feel like you can take more sand.
Okay.
Because I feel like when you set up a square as you're setting up, you have to nearly pinch it closer to the ball to have a chance to get the right kind of purchase. But when you have more bounce and more of an open club face, you'll be able to take a little bit more sand and not to be afraid. Because let's be honest, what's the bad one? The thin over the back's the kind of scary one. Correct. So open it up a little bit, and I want you to really focus on taking kind of like a $5 bill type size of sand in from around that ball. Here we go. So don't kind of don't open your body as much, but just sort of open the club. There you go. And I really just slide it underneath.
That's what I usually do.
Okay. I feel like you're also opening up a little too much. So let me put my feet in here for you, and I want you to just kind of take the same setup that I'm going to take. Get you a decent lie here. So I would come in. There's the club square. I'm going to point it backwards. So it's more like the ball position is going to go further forward. I'm not going to aim way left.
Right.
I like to see quite square, especially for a better player, because generally when guys they always think, well, I've got to aim left in a bunker. I've got to cut across this thing. But when you cut across it, the sand kind of spins off the face. I like to be a little bit more square, but with that face open. And then I feel like I can keep the sand kind of on my face like that.
Okay.
And that's going to get a little bit more. So if you wanted to put your feet into mine there and just get a feel of what my setup does. As you can see, I'm not quite as open as you.
Square,
you might want to stand a little further away. You're a slightly bigger man than myself. There you go, like that setup. So just stay down and release that club face through. Nicer. That's got more of a thump. It's got more of the sound that I'm looking for. When I hear that thump, I know the back edge and the bounce is activated correctly.
Yeah, I have a tendency to be a little more open. That was much more square.
Beautiful. Well, I've got a couple of Cleveland Rotex wedges for you, 588 Rotex, similar to what I use.
Excellent. Does your play come with it?
Well, if you follow along at golf.com, we can get you a few more tips and we'll improve that game. But I appreciate your time today.
Thank you. Appreciate
I hope those bunker tips will work out for you.
They will.
Use
Thank
those
you very
wedges
much.
well. Those wedges have a lot of bounce, so that's going to help you right away.
Thank you very much.
Beautiful. Thank you. Thanks a lot, guys. Just another tip here at Graeme McDowell Week on golf.com. Hope that helped. Tune in for some more.